No, okay. Hello and welcome everyone to the 29th episode of our D&D 5e campaign titled Treasures of the Sunken City, this time with a few new people and sadly only a few old people.
Get off my lawn!
And today I will actually be doing the recap.
Yeah, because no one else remembers.
Yeah.
Or was there in the first place.
Mostly because it has been like a month, maybe more since last session. But let's start. So last session the party began with the party being on the island that they were stranded on in front of the ruin with the bird hieroglyphics or just engravings. They encountered a man inside who led them further down. They decided to do some grave robbery basically in there, and in the last room of the ruin they were kind of trapped, figured out that the guy who was leading them was a ghost, got annihilated by shadows, then woke up from basically a dream sequence and were then kicked out of the ruin for being too stupid to win that fight. That would be the words of the NPC, not the words of me. I would never call you stupid, except when you are. Also, they were...
How kind.
Also, they were given a mysterious or a green crystal key that I don't think anyone has shown any interest in. For whatever reason.
Yeah, who knows?
Because we're all canonically dumb.
We just got hit by shades, so...
Yeah,
I'd
probably
imagine.
over worries.
And now we start with Peril still being slightly catatonic and Rom being drunk as usual. So we only really have Nils and Fiona as our waking party members.
Also, can you be slightly catatonic?
Yes, there are levels to this shite.
Right. Oh, naturally, right.
Yes,
Also-
he's quite
Also, might I say, the recap, I have no idea what's going on with all this. It sounds ludicrous, all of this. What's been happening.
It's perfectly
Yes.
normal. This is D&D.
Yeah, I know, but as a newcomer, it sounds I have no idea what's going on.
Remind me to
Which
tell you
might be for the best.
Yeah, remind me to read your story when we're finished with this session.
If I remember correctly, we were dropped on an island through magic, and all of this is pretty new to us. Like, it's pretty crazy to the party, too.
Anyway, plot. We have plot to do.
Yes, there's only really two of you awake, and I guess you could count Boblin in your backpack as awake, but that's it. What do you want to do? You have just been locked out of the crypt.
What is it?
Sorry. You go.
I was like, I was just gonna say, I was like, Nick, what do you think we should do?
Well, you know my answer to that is going to be some crazy stuff.
Yeah,
my thought process
know.
was to look at our drunk friend and our catatonic friend and take out the terror bird head that I still had in my backpack, hollow it out, and use it as a mask to scare the shit out of one of them.
That's fucking hilarious. But all should probably, are we still in the crypt or are we out of the crypt?
You're outside of the crypt as you were just kicked out, basically.
We should probably make camp.
I did not understand you acoustically.
I said we should probably make camp.
Yes, you can. I think you are relatively well rested right now, if I'm not wrong, though. But yeah,
I mean, it's still a good idea to have a base camp to head back to if we need it, right?
Yeah.
okay.
Just so we have something for our catatonic friend to not get eaten by bugs or something.
Oh, you know, the terror birds.
Yeah. Do you have any items that would be useful for camping that you did not leave on your wagon before getting teleported away?
That's a good point. What's in the bag holding?
Um,
Oh, and more accurately, do we have to like strip search Peril?
you do not have to strip search Peril. Peril's bag of holding contains 2 sets of plate armor, 10 sets of half plate, and rapiers and lances. Uh, a white
An
dragon
armory?
silk robe, a greatsword, navigation tools, a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, 20 crossbow bolts, a bunch of healing potions, and a bunch of stuff that he plans to sell, including a 2 cubic foot cube of, how's it called again? Let's just say very heavy metal.
Didn't he give me the Dragon Silk Robe?
He might have.
You mean-
It's still listed in the bag of holding for some reason.
You mean tungsten?
Yeah, the tungsten cube, exactly.
I remember the tungsten. Um, why don't we just cut down some trees and just use those to make camp?
You can do that, yes.
Hmm. I'm gonna go look to go on. I'm gonna go look around and try to find some suitable trees to cut down to use to make camp.
Um uh the center part of the island is relatively jungle-esque, so there's a lot of trees, and you would be able to find a few old dead ones that would be easy to cut down and would also just burn properly.
Then I would do exactly that. I'll cut down the old dead tree. Why is my finger short? Huh? Eh.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And I think you are carrying bedrolls and stuff with you at least. Most likely.
Probably. Most likely.
Cool. Then you do at least have a campfire and bedrolls.
Isn't that all you need?
I mean, I kind of figured I'd
Some
run
would
into
argue
you.
a tent.
Are you also planning on just doing a long rest, or do you have a tent or so? I don't think anyone of you has a tent. Right?
I don't think we have any tents. No. Hmm.
We do crunchy crits, by the way, right?
I'm not sure what that means.
I
crits
mean,
all
max
double
out the
damage.
damage
Yeah.
on the yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That weird question when while setting up camp, but okay.
Sorry, just making sure. I was taking a moment to tweak the hungering deep.
Cool. Do do any of you two want to do anything with the camp still?
I don't. I waiting for the new people to out of character. Like
Yeah,
I'm-
no, I'm.
Yeah. And the best way to do that is to go asleep or something. I don't know.
that is
Honestly, I have my throat sore, so you guys do whatever.
I have a yeah, I have a feeling that this might that this party is currently relatively leaderless without power.
Yeah.
yes,
It's
that is
fine.
accurate. The
God.
man's the boss. Okay, I don't know.
Okay, you set up camp. Do you want to take a long rest or do you want to do anything else?
I'm perfectly fine, so I'm just gonna keep watch if she wants a long rest.
I'll long rest. Yeah.
So you are going to just stay awake for the entire night, Nick, Nils.
Let's just. Why don't we take shifts on watch?
That would be the normal thing.
Yeah, that's probably a better idea.
I mean, you can technically do 4 shifts if you would count the Boblin and that spider thing in Powell's backpack as like functional shifts. Then you could do full shifts.
How can I read that? Goblin is a perfectly functional being that definitely doesn't eat people that take their powers or anything.
Yes, his guard shift might be... There is a chance that his guard shift might be interrupted by him just randomly chasing after a bird to eat.
Yes.
Fine.
At least he'll be extremely safe from random birds, though.
I would put him on a leash, but he seems too sentient for that. It seems like that
And
might
does
come
that
back
stop
to bite
anybody
me in
from
the
putting
ass.
something on a leash?
You mean he might be too sentient because he can literally talk?
Yeah, I'm thinking it might come back to bite me in the ass one day if I put him on a leash. Like one day he'll get so big that he'll be able to put me on a leash.
Or the fact that he has hands that could operate a leash.
Yeah.
I am
That's
just saying
semantic.
he might be into it. You never know.
That's even worse.
You should always assume that they are. Safest option, man.
Yeah, let's sleep and do some shifts.
Okay. Um. Then you do actually manage to catch a full night of sleep. Even though sometimes you can still hear those giant birds calling, but they don't seem to be nearing your camp. And you wake up in the morning.
Mission accomplished.
From the distance.
Rations on us.
Yeah, I'm gonna show up now. You guys, let's get it going. In the morning, you see it was the terrain like around just where you're camping.
Did you guys camp right next to like the crypt? So in like some sort of ruined building there, or are you just literally in the middle of the jungle?
I feel like you probably can't closest to the crypt. Yes.
Okay, so it's basically an old abandoned village that by now has been like overgrown and partially reclaimed by the jungle, but there's like a lot of houses providing cover, or like old ruined houses providing cover.
Right. Yeah, but like nearby, there essentially it is like jungle around.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. From like the jungle, you see a human wearing just well very plain clothing, although it looks like studded armor underneath. He has dark hair and carrying a big backpack. He comes out from the overgrowth. Oh, uh, hello. Yeah, yeah. Who are you? I was.
Does he have any weapons on him?
He has a scabbard around his hip, and is also you see what looks like some kind of staff sticking out from his backpack, or just from behind his back.
Cautiously, I'm gonna pull out my spear and say, "You're not a poacher, are you?"
Oh no! I'm not a poacher.
Good, because
I
these are our poaching grounds.
oh
Shut
yeah,
up,
no, absolutely, surely.
She just like tells no, like, shut up, dude. Excuse
We already
my.
killed one bird.
Yes, but they attacked us first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm the
Hello.
owner. This is Nils. We are here by some unfortunate circumstances. How do you get on this island? Do you have a boat by chance?
No, I at least don't think so. Or not. If I do, I don't know where it is. But never mind. Yeah, I have been following you.
That's not.
Nothing weird. There was a voice that told me to do it, and
That
I.
is. That is
Nothing weird, just a voice telling me to do it.
I. I'm sorry. I mean,
Oh yeah,
what does that
I'm.
voice sound like? I'm curious. It
Uh,
sounds like it was from a reptile, a snake bug kind of thing.
Uh, I I don't I don't know what that sounds like, but I don't think so. Was feminine, but that's and uh domineering. I don't know.
Do you know
I don't
the
think it was
voice's
the lizard.
name?
What?
You know the voice's name by chance? That sounds like someone.
Wouldn't tell me. Just said. Just follow that group. Find out what they're doing, and I didn't have much. I don't know what else to do, so I decided to. Yeah, okay. Maybe it clears it. I don't know who I am. Maybe that might help.
Oh,
things.
I see. Hmm. I'm gonna
Yeah.
nick like the thing that lets us talk to Evelyn off of Grom.
You do?
And I just call Evelyn up. Hi, did you send an amnesiac to trail us?
No. Why would I do that?
Listen, he said a domineering female voice told him to follow us. I just assumed.
I'm not sure if that. I'll just take that as a compliment, but no. I definitely didn't.
Cool, thanks. I think she just like aborts the call. All right, so that's not Evelyn. Do you know your name? Do you know your name, person?
It said Rye on my underwear. That's the only thing resembling a name I found on my belongings. So I don't know if that's my name, but you can call me that.
Real quick, do you guys remember if we've had any run-ins with mind flayers ever?
You didn't.
Okay then.
We have no, but we did come with the other guy. We did have a run with that other guy.
You did.
I was going to
You
ask
had
if
a lot of creatures with tentacles, but I don't think any of them were a mind flayer.
I was going to ask if you knew
I guess
anything
the
about
people
like
don't
the
know about the
mind
tentacle
worms.
counter.
I
The
don't.
counter,
I
oh,
don't.
yeah.
Wait, are
I don't.
ice stalks generally considered tentacles? I don't know. Probably.
No.
Ice dogs are not tentacles.
That yes, but the thing we had also had tentacles.
That's a whole different ballpark.
I mean, technically, the things snails have their eyes on are called tentacles. So
I think those are called stalks.
anyway,
Moving on from this
why am I
weird
arguing for
conversation.
increasing the tentacle counter? That should not. That's like the opposite of my job.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I was following you guys, and then I ended up wherever this is, and I kind of got lost in the jungle. But yeah, I figured I've been. I figured I was following you, and I was staying hidden because, well, that's what you do when you follow someone. But I realized, but why should I have to do that? Right? I can just talk to you, right? I figured. So well,
yeah, if we had found you sneaking up on us, probably would have told you. That's reasonable.
yeah, that's yeah, a likely result. So yeah, I know. So what are you guys doing?
Trying to get off the island. You
I
need,
see.
are you looking for employment by chance?
For what?
Employment, job.
Like I don't have a job, so I guess I am by default, or at least I don't think it. I don't. Do I? I don't know. Well, why
can
not?
feel the-
Yeah, sure.
What the fuck are you drinking? Hold on. What the? You just drink from a measuring cup?
I have been doing that for over a year that we have been playing together.
I have not in
And you
Discord
point that out right now.
I have never seen. I don't. I've never. I'm not in the Discord. Because you're drinking from a fucking measure. Get some proper glassware, my god.
Well, you know,
But this already tells me how much I have been drinking.
Damn, this man knows how much he's been drinking for like a year. Damn, I'm impressed.
yeah, he's put it all down a spreadsheet. Got the data.
Anyways, we should probably stop derailing our conversations.
I mean, the boss probably does need some new bodyguards since those two are gone. How about you come and pro bono?
Yeah, why not? I guess. Yeah, sure. Yeah. No, that's
You seem
better than
pretty
nothing.
sneaky, so you seem pretty sneaky, so
I don't think I am. I fell over many times in the jungle. There, it was embarrassing.
either you're very sneaky or we're very bad at noticing people.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm good at sneaking then. Let's just leave it at that. All right. All right. Well, nice to meet you. Just make this formal. You know, I'm Rye. I don't know what to call that, but you know, I hope things will go well. Yes. So, how are things going for you here? You're trying to find a way out of here.
Badly, we don't exactly know where we are. We don't have a boat, and that's about where we're
I
at.
believe we've also destroyed some historical artifacts.
Yes, but that's meh.
What kind of historical artifacts did you destroy?
Didn't we destroy some of the tomb?
Just like the tomb itself.
Oh right,
think
yeah,
you
we never
just
even got
stole
in the tomb.
Yeah, we definitely just stole something.
You thought you stole stuff from the tomb, but you were under an illusion spell and literally just stole bones and especially maggoty bones. that for some
Well,
reason Peril did not yet throw out of his bag of holding.
I mean, extra
Might be
rations,
useful.
nice and juicy.
Yeah, exactly.
And you never know, bones might be artifacts, you know? You never know how valuable they could be.
We saw some bones. Don't worry about why.
Sure, yeah. No, I won't worry about it. Alright, that's works for me.
Sometimes you just gotta steal some bones.
Also, actually, you probably would have mentioned this. But do any of you recognize me by any chance? But like, I just asking because just in case. It's unlikely, but
I assume we don't recognize this person.
You don't.
Shocker.
No,
all right. I just wanted to get that out of the way. Just make sure, doubly sure. All right.
yeah, no, I'm just. What did you say your name was again?
Rai. Rai.
Okay, right. How good
Oh,
can
like
you
the
fight?
spelling in noblesse.
What is?
How good can you fight?
I don't know. I think I can. I haven't tried.
Oh, I suppose if you bring you on and you're not good at fighting, you just die and pay you. So
Yeah, like I have this staff. I take out my staff. It has a lightly purple orb at the top, off top of just a pretty standard looking wooden staff rod. I have this thing, and I feel like I know how to use it and do things. But I mean, I haven't really tried, so but I guess we'll find out. Maybe I can try something.
You want to do a duel?
No, I hold it up and I aim towards like a tree, not near any of you or anyone else. And I hold it and I cast Eldritch Blast. What's this?
Oh, so you're a fighter.
I love how that is.
But yeah, no, I cast Eldritch Blast two Eldritch Blasts come out of the rod, blasting into the tree.
I'm
Whoa.
so upset by his statement. I am upset by that.
Okay, that
And I
was.
know he's not wrong.
Yeah, I can do that. That's something I can do. Apparently, that's. Uh, mm,
Do I
uh,
need to explain why I said that, or?
Just
I mean,
just don't move on. I don't want to know.
I mean,
You
you
can
can
tell us
bet-
after this.
you can technically explain that in character, but you have not been asked in character, so
yeah, but yeah, no, that's something I can do, and I think I can fight. Yeah, to answer your question, yes, I think I can probably fight. What exactly I can do? Well, I'll see how much I can remember. So what now?
I'll dash over to you and put out my hand. Say I'm Nils.
Oh yeah.
Not sure
Right.
how else to describe myself.
Daddy issues.
Very descriptive.
I would recommend to not introduce yourself as daddy issues.
No, what do you mean? It gives us all the information we need to know.
Yeah.
Incredibly accurate, to be fair.
I believe that my father is a water elemental,
Oh,
and therefore I have been searching for him since I have never met him.
Don't you also
alright.
plan to kill your father?
What?
Don't you also plan to kill him?
No, just beat him up a little bit.
Right, yeah, no, as you
After
do.
this?
Right, yeah.
I love the unsurety in everything he says. It's great.
Yeah.
This is a fun session.
That's-
All right, well, let's get moving.
Alright, cool.
Let's get.
Quick friends.
Yeah.
Well, as long as
Eh,
they're not targets of murder, it'll be quick friends.
Question: would I have noticed anyone else around, like in this island, while I was about?
Um. Give me a perception, maybe.
Right? It's
Roll perception.
here we go.
No, nothing except birds.
Right.
Bird is the word.
Do you want me to help you?
Well, this was just like me before I met if I'd
Okay.
noticed anyone, but I'm not like actually looking at this moment. Would be more like passive. Whatever.
Um.
Just move on.
Yeah. So what now? Where have you said something about bones? Like, where do you take those? Is there
Really
some?
trying to look for a way to get off the island. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. I
They
was
rattle
kind of
them bones.
preoccupied looking for you guys, so I haven't really looked around.
Should we like try and cut down some trees, and start making a canoe or something?
I like how your first resort is deforestation.
Yeah, flint and steel. But let's have a party. Uh,
So you're trying to make a canoe.
well, that's a solution. Can will we be able to navigate? Well, I guess anywhere else is better than where we are.
I think we
Probably.
have
That is
navigation
subjective.
tools, and I have
Mm.
proficiency in those.
Well, do we know like where we are in relation to everything else?
I feel like the answer
Because
to that question is no.
yeah, because because like we can't really navigate if we don't know where we are, like on the map, right? That seems to make sense to me.
Yeah, you can mostly just navigate by the stars and like
Well, mm.
the cardinal directions and stuff, but not really by. I mean, you would still be able to tell that you are currently sailing north, but you don't know whatever is north.
Yeah, yeah. But have you guys been like exploring the island? Like what's how much? What do you know is here?
Giant bird monsters.
Seen those?
And odd statues with like bird heads.
Hmm. Have you have
So
you have you checked? Is like any other people around? Like, have you checked on the coast? Maybe like is maybe there is civilization along the edge, and there's like a port or something. I doubt that, but maybe.
we didn't find anything like that.
Mm, mm.
We have searched a solid amount of the island, and I feel like we would have heard, or at the very least seen something such as smoke trails or something. Or no, that's the wrong word. Plumes of smoke, right? I think that's the right one.
Yeah, yeah. Well, do we have anything better to do? Maybe you missed something. Maybe I mean, I don't know. I'm not the one calling the shots. I'm just suggesting things. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if we have the best chance we probably have would be to make a marking on the beach and then continue around the shoreline until we reach that marking again to just make sure that there's no like boats that wash ashore or
Yeah.
anything
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. I'd say that sounds like a sound plan. Actually, wait. Do you know how big? Do you know how big roughly the island is?
Big enough for a jungle to be in the middle that prevents you from seeing across the entire island.
That is
So,
pretty big. It'd take a
yeah.
while to go around. Or, any other options? Like, do we have any magic? Anyone can use like some magic or something to figure something out?
Honestly, if we want, I can just use all of my key power to just run around the island very quickly.
I could do something. I cast fly on myself,
Ooh.
and I fly up to look around, see where the edges are, if there's anything of note.
How long does fly last?
10 minutes.
And
And I can bring someone else with me.
I would recommend me. I have slow fall.
Okay,
That's
well,
no, but I have the ability to land like a cat does. I have the
yes.
dexterity to not die from a fall.
Dab on them haters while doing it.
Yeah, there are birds around though. Maybe we'll have to be careful. But yeah, no, I'll take. I think good enough. Better than nothing. 4 eyes
Real
better
quick
than
though,
2.
is it called slow fall like in game? Because I thought it was, and that's why I
yeah, the
said
monk
that.
thing
But
is called slow fall, I think.
no, I mean like
Like
in universe is what I meant, because I said it and then it felt like I was saying it metagamey, like out of character. So I switched it to that. I can.
In universe, it would be called slow fall because you are falling slowly.
Okay, yeah, then. It sounded like I was saying it out of character, so I tried to switch it up to something more
yeah.
in charactery.
But yeah, I take out my staff. I target. I hold on to. Whoosh! And we fly.
Damn, you're playing a Quidditch match? I'm jealous.
Okay. What direction are you flying in? Are you just starting by just flying upwards?
Yeah, you know, just straight up to just see.
So, an overview of the entire island. Basically, it's roughly elliptical shape. It going all the way around it would take roughly 2 days, maybe, or like 2 days of travel, not 2 days and nights,
Yeah.
like traveling the whole time. It has like a very defined or a very almost perfectly shaped shoreline, like separating the shore and the jungle, and in the middle there's a big a big-ish mountain with two peaks, with with a very big bird's nest on it.
All right. Yeah, any like buildings anywhere along the coast or otherwise?
You don't see any buildings or boats on the coast, and not really much or many or anything signaling civilization at all.
Do I
I
see
guess
any?
I'll ask. Sorry.
Oh wait, you see a building. You obviously see a building. You see a square room, a square shaped like, you could call it a hut. But it's not really a hut. It's like a concrete square with a door standing on the shore. And
Yeah,
depending on how good the memory of Nils is, he might recognize that as the room that they got teleported in to this island.
I wonder if it's bad news to go back there.
well,
Maybe there's a magic circle hidden in it.
but maybe that's a way to get back.
True. Quick question. So while we're up here, I'm not too familiar with magic.
Me
But
neither.
I assume like you're more familiar with it than me, because
I mean, he has a major. He's not familiar with anything.
This is like the second time I remember. Like I haven't cast anything before I met you guys. Well, not that I remember. I obviously I have. I just don't. You know
well,
what?
but I mean, like, I can't cast fly,
Yes.
so
Yeah. Right.
I assume you're more like familiar with magic than me just based on that alone. So I'll ask anyways. You wouldn't happen to notice if there's like perhaps a magic circle built into this island somewhere from up here? Like maybe someone tried to create a giant one with trees or something, if that's possible.
I have no idea, but I'll look.
Because maybe that maybe we'll all lose our memories or something if we stay here too long. Maybe that's why we got teleported here.
But yeah, I try looking around to see if I see anything, any like larger magical thing going on, despite my lack of knowledge, memory on this. I just see anything that seems to.
Give me another perception.
Yikes!
No, that you don't see any signs of like magical rituals or whatever.
Yeah, no, it just looks like a regular island. Well, it looks like an island to me. Nothing magical going on. I can't guarantee that though, because well, I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, it was a shot in the dark, anyways.
Yes, yes. And then can I look across? Like, do I see any overlaid landmass or something like on the horizon or anything?
No.
Hmm.
Do we see any storms?
Also no.
Oh,
Is
Yeah.
there any clouds at all, or is it just?
Also no.
Oh.
neat.
Are there the proper amount of suns and or moons?
There is a single sun, but looking closer at it, its color seems kind of off. Like it
Ah.
seems too reddish.
That's odd.
Damn, 10 minutes is a long time to watch you guys until you guys start falling and I start laughing.
Yeah, the question is, how aware is Rye of how long that spell lasts?
Probably not at all.
I mean, he can count it a second time, so he's not going to fall to there. But
Well, I
Uh,
mean, he does also not. He only just remembered the spell.
yeah. Let's. I don't know how
I
long
think
it's
his
passed, but
muscle memory might remember it, but I don't think his brain does.
I think we've been up here. We've seen as much what we can. Let's go back. Let's go down. Let's go back down before something tragic occurs.
And I start laughing.
Yeah, when we start going down a bit too fast, a bit faster than his
In
spells
fact,
should
you
allow.
go down.
Start going so fast that we can't even tell the difference when we start falling and stop flying.
Yeah. But
yeah,
I take this down. Well, actually, you would fly on your own because you gain flight speed. But
So
you do make it to the ground in
Thank
one
God.
piece. I guess in two
yeah,
pieces
but
technically, but
yeah, yeah, one piece each. All right, so yes, we found some things. There's the building that apparently you were in when you were teleported here.
oh yeah, but I think I already figured it out. I think we're in an artificial space.
Yeah, because of the sun.
Well,
Smart.
that and there's no storms, no clouds.
Could just be
Uh,
just a good day, but yeah, no, something is fishy.
I didn't know a place could smell like fish when you're not near the ocean.
What? You
We
were,
are
you're
pretty
on an
near it.
island.
Yeah,
But but it's a saying. Where did I? Huh? Yeah, no. Why did I say that? I don't know what. It's a saying. I don't know. Whatever.
I love the question mark every time he says anything.
But yeah. So if this is some kind of false island, then how do we get out?
well, that depends because all we have to go off of is that so far we're on an island surrounded by water. The water seems to be real. The island seems to be real. The island seems to have been inhabited. And the only clue we have to lead me to believe that we're not in the that we were teleported somewhere not right is the sun's color, which could be due to a number of things. It could mean we are in a different plane. It could mean we're underground and that's an artificial sun. We're dealing with like a powerful spellcaster here who has a lot of resources, so I would not I would not doubt whatever they could do to put us in some fucking gerbil cage.
Right. But I suggest we check out that room.
your conversation is being interrupted as you, as from above you hear a, let's call it a screeching noise, um, as a winged shape just kind of dive bombs towards Nils.
Oh Christ! What?
And from the perspective of why, there is a weird winged crystalline aberration with with basically a large bird in its crystal needle like stuck in its crystal needle like teeth as that thing just dive bombs basically onto Nils' backpack.
God damn it, Boblin.
What? But what is that thing? What's going on? What?
The pet in my backpack appears to have eaten a baby bird, and we are now getting attacked for it.
Huh?
That what?
It doesn't sound stupid, but it also sounds immensely stupid.
Um,
Wait, did I get that right or no?
no. The thing that dive bombed onto your backpack is literally Boblin
Oh,
with a bird in its mouth.
Wait, that's your pet?
Yeah.
That's
Weird.
we
why I
found it in a
described it as
cave.
crystalline. You know?
Oh, I thought, okay, so I misunderstood. I thought Boblin was still in the backpack after having ran away and gotten one of the chicks, and then a terror bird was dive bombing us. I got that mixed up.
But yeah, what
Remember
is?
how the tower birds look? Did you forget one of their defining features? Them basically just being giant ostriches.
Alright, they can't really fly, can they?
Professional over here, folks. Only the most intelligent of all the group.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's super. What is that thing? I've never seen something. I haven't seen much, but what I haven't seen something like this.
At least you think you don't. Who knows? I'm a voice. Woo.
We found it in a cave. Its parent died, and it hatched like right before we got there. Or well, it was hatching, so we decided to take it.
All right. Yeah. No, it's fantastic.
Boblin then proceeds to, as I'm assuming you kind of landed at your campsite, just
Yeah.
go over to wherever Nils is sleeping and not Nils is sleeping, Grom is sleeping, and just steal some of his beer.
I'll whisper to our to Rye. He's gotten a bit of a taste for alcohol lately. I'm a little worried.
You got an
All
alcoholic
of it
pet.
much- It's more like a very stupid child.
So it's an alcoholic child. Damn, you guys are terrible parents.
With,
I
I
Yeah,
think
I would
Boblin will reply to that. You're a very stupid child.
I won't even pretend that we're good parents.
Oh. Well, great. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. I get the idea. All right. That's something. Yes. Let's get back to the task at hand. With the yeah, I would suggest we should go to the room because there might be something magical we could use to get out of here. Maybe this isn't meant as a trap. We just accidentally. This is like more like a transport thing. We accidentally, or you accidentally. I wasn't there when it's you. Surely not. Yes.
Yes. So,
Yeah. How far was it? It's just if you go like straight.
In one direction, you will find it.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably do remember the direction, and
Yeah.
it's not that far off. Just 1 or 2 hours, maybe. They didn't really go far into the jungle.
Oh, no. Well, no, you stored it there, so you've been there. That's where you showed up, right? Well, I said we'd still check it out. We could also check out the mountains with the bird nests. I might be dangerous, but might be have some kind of clues. That's like notable landmark. Uh,
I mean,
So,
if we're here for a while, we could just grab some eggs, raise the birds up, and
have them.
use.
Yeah.
use
Unless
them.
they can't fly, and then you're just fucked.
Oh,
Oh,
but,
we
but
could
if
just...
if they can't fly, why would they have a nest up on the mountains?
Because they're mountain goat birds.
I mean, they
Right.
can maybe not fly, but maybe...
Hmm.
But
Why-
here's the thing, even if they can't fly, they can probably swim. So we just get a small raft and use them as like horses on a carriage until they drown, in which case then we start paddling.
Jesus Christ, my
Well,
man.
I feel like on the scale of the ocean, I don't think that'll take very long, and then we'll have to. But
But then
what
we
I
can
know, what
use
I
them
know,
for meat.
right? Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. It's totally fair. But we will need a boat first to do that.
I mean, they attacked us first, so I don't have a good I don't have very conservationist ideas about these terror birds.
We still need a boat though. But anyway, that's I'd like to check out the room. Maybe there's some. I don't know. Did you like investigate it thoroughly when you were there?
You know, we've done so much on this island, I can't recall. I imagine we probably just left it ASAP after a quick check.
Well, if you don't have any objections, I'd like to have a look. Maybe I don't know. Maybe something about my past can help.
Like, you
Maybe.
don't remember?
I like. Well, it's something, and it's not that far away. No promises though. I just it's worth a shot. I think. Yeah.
Who just disconnected?
I
Al?
didn't.
Of course.
Ah.
So as you walk through the jungle towards the room, I would like
Oh, here he is.
They have returned!
yes.
Hooray!
Huzzah! Oh. Oui.
I guess I don't really would like you to do a perception check as you just bump into someone else. You probably notice them first as Nils has a very high passive perception, but yeah, you bump into someone, and I think this is the point at which assistant might describe their character.
Ah, shit. Oh, okay. Well, you bump into a somewhat short. I'm saying somewhat short because I don't actually know how short he is in scale of the rest of the people. He's like 5'7", so you know. Fairly youngish looking person holding a bow in his hands with a cloak obscuring some of the things on him. He also has a bluish white hair and a pale perplexion. That word.
Oh, hail, friend. Friend?
Um, complexion. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, I can't word.
Complexion. Complexion.
English is hard.
Yeah, it's
You're
complexion.
British.
Complexion's the right one.
You're British. You invented the language.
Well, there are two types of English, and even for English people, it's difficult. Shush.
Yeah, English.
You have no
English is
excuse.
very stupid.
All right, I will drag my token.
Hmm.
I have a token. I just don't know how to drag it. Huzzah!
Do you have a token?
I made it myself. I'll just send you it.
Oh, but you don't have it in World.
I have it in
I-
Roll20. I just can't drag it on.
I am currently a little bit confused. How about we do our first break right here while I try to figure something out?
There you go.
Because
have
it
your
has been
mental break.
it basically has been an hour. So it would be an appropriate time for a break, and I think there's something weird going on. So
Mayhaps.
And we are not on break anymore.
Ah,
Hey.
shit, run.
And everyone still has their correct name. And the party just stumbled into a person.
Howdy, partners. No.
Whoa.
We do not need another
Um,
cylinder in this god.
I can't do a voice right now. My voice is, well, my throat is just gonna kill me if I try.
And take it easy. Just speak. Oh, wait, hello, friend. Are you a friend?
Depends. Also, could you please watch where you're going next time? I'd rather not be bumped into people constantly.
I think we weren't that close when we first talked.
Oh.
Well, I
I
guess
wouldn't say we
maybe,
started off this close.
or maybe just your personal space is that large, you know.
No, I just moved back.
Uh,
I just moved back from you guys because when people randomly appear, it's not really something that is positively seen positively.
But yes, hello. What are you doing here? On this
I've
place.
just been here. I've been vibing on this island for. Let's not talk about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It's been a while. Let's just say I've been here for a while.
all right. Yes, that's. So what?
Longer than
Ba-
you guys.
I wouldn't doubt that. Maybe I shouldn't be doing the. I'm Rye. These guys.
You look
Maybe I
very confused.
should.
I'm gonna
Uh,
take one look at your hair color and be like, trust him.
all right.
Thanks, I guess. I don't know if that's a comp. I don't know if you saying you trust me just from this very short interaction is a good or a bad thing.
Well, take a look at my hair color. It's light blue.
Oh, so you just trust me because you and I have the same hair color?
Hold
Well,
on, you have
similar,
light
but
blue.
yeah.
Yeah, same. But okay, well, I don't know how sane that logic is, but you do you.
Oh.
Hey, no one with our hair color can be a bad guy.
I'm not 100% sure on that one, but yeah. Anywho, what are you guys doing on this practically abandoned island?
We're kind of stranded.
Oh,
Is the word I think. Uh,
yes,
yes,
just
we're
stranded is the
stranded.
word.
Yeah, right, great. We are stranded. Uh,
How'd you guys get here?
Magic, I think. Probably.
Okay, in response to hearing that, I'm immediately just gonna say "damn it" in a language in a non-common. I'm gonna swear in Elvish, saying "damn it" because fucking content. For
You can
context,
say,
my character isn't an elf.
yeah, mine isn't either. Oh yeah, you should watch that mouth. Maybe that's not.
Yeah,
Uh,
don't even
oh,
ask me to watch what I say.
oh, yes, you're right. I apologize. I didn't mean to. Right.
I put my bow away because this range it's very ineffective.
Yeah, I still haven't pulled any weapons since this encounter.
I'm just gonna rest one of my hands on what was originally a concealed short sword.
Right, yeah. So you've been here a long time.
Yes.
Would you happen to know any way to get off this island?
Um, if I knew how to get off, I wouldn't be here.
I figured as much, but I had to ask. Right. And what do you know about the island besides maybe getting off the island? What's around here?
There
You
are
know,
some weird birds.
right?
It's fairly big. There's a jungle. There's a nest on a mountain. There's a nest on the mountain.
Yes, yes.
You know, all the normal stuff you see in a jungle.
Indeed. Seen plenty of those things.
Have you? You sound very unconfident about everything you've said so far.
That's well, but I don't remember who I am,
But
or
you
so I
have
can't.
you have that
Uh,
problem.
yeah, maybe I don't know what the problem is. Yes.
You have a
Uh,
problem where you can't remember who you are. That is your problem.
yes, that's a good way to describe it. Yes, yes. Yeah. So what now?
I mean, what are your guys' names?
Yeah, I'm Rye. This here is Nils. And I don't remember who the other guy. Over there.
Uh, well, pleasure to meet you, I think.
Oh yeah, yes, yes. Great to meet you.
My name is Nix.
Nils. All right. I'll
Yeah.
remember that better than the. Yes. Whatever. Remember you better than myself. But whatever.
Hey, so where are you guys even headed?
I don't know, where are you guys? Well, I'm presumably hopefully off this island. Is the plan, but beyond
Like,
that, I would.
where are you guys going right now? Not in the
Like
future where you
like on the
eventually find a way
island.
out.
There's
Yeah, yes.
yeah, we there is like a structure of near the coast, like a little room. In this case, that's where we showed up when we first they came here, and we figured we'd investigate. Maybe you can come back through the same or something.
I don't think I've ever heard someone be stranded here for a room or some form of a structure. Like, that's
Yeah,
new, but to
that's
each
why.
their own.
Yeah, no, that's why we assume there's magic going on with that.
That's a
Uh,
fair assumption.
yeah, rooms usually don't do that, I think.
They don't.
Oh, yes, thank you for
I
confirmation.
don't spend much time in rooms, but you know, from what I am aware, they do not spend. Well,
They
they do
don't.
not suddenly appear without the rest of the building.
Yes. Wait, would you like to come along? Maybe I don't know what you do that, but maybe you could help find
Well,
something
I've
when
got
we.
nothing better to do. It's either come with you guys or continue to wander around the island aimlessly. Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, splendid, fantastic. Yes.
If you run into trouble and you guys and lives are in danger, I'm ditching you.
Um. Yes. Good to know. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind.
I mean, at least you're warning us.
I might as well warn you, so you're prepared for your lives to possibly end.
Hopefully we can handle ourselves. These guys seem to. I haven't seen what they're capable of, but seem confident. So I think they'll be fine. I'll be fine. Oh well, we'll find out.
Yeah, I was about to say, just don't worry about it till the time comes.
Yeah, yeah. No, I tend to do that.
Okay.
Since I woke up. Yeah. Let's get going. To
Yeah,
onward.
I'm just gonna step out of the way of the rest of you guys and just do like one of the gestures that people make when they are doing like you can go first.
Oh yeah, like you know.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Good.
And if that's the end of your
Yeah,
conversation
that
for
is
now,
the end of it.
then you continue on walking to the shore, to the room that is standing there, alone without the rest of the
Thing like
house.
So like there's the walls. Is the walls there? Like it's not doesn't have the roof, or it doesn't have the roof, and it's just
It does have a roof.
it's have a
It's
roof.
literally just basically a concrete cube from the outside.
And it doesn't have a door.
It does have a door.
Mm.
The door is still open, and in front of it there are some smashed apart statues.
Mm. Well, I guess I'll have a look inside.
Neat.
Inside,
Inside.
inside there is a round table for that the parts of the party that are not new might remember as like being used for diplomacy. There is a pile of rocks at the other side of the table. There are some there are pictures of insect people on the wall, or to be more specific, of the inhabitants of the western parts of the crawling lands, as in creatures that are half cobra, half spider.
That's a lovely image.
Yeah, not at all nightmare fuel.
Oh, don't worry, they're friendly guys. They're called Neogi.
Yeah, they're pretty friendly.
All right,
Well, some of them.
still unsettling, but I'll take your word for it.
Yes, so friendly that at least one of the people on the picture you have tried to assassinate, but anyway.
Hey, we don't know that. Only 2 people here know that.
but they know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to.
I think all the books that were lying there before were already been taken by peril, so there are no books lying there anymore.
Yeah, I'd like to like look around the room, scan around for traces of any magic. Anything going on.
Do you have something like detect magic, or
I I don't. Kind of forgot about that, but I don't.
Yeah, then I don't think you'll use too much.
but you can still give me an investigation.
I will try.
Do it or not, there is no try.
And you did do it. In how do I make sense of this? You look towards the ceiling, and on the ceiling you see a faint magical glow that not magical glow, just it's almost like the ceiling has some basically lines that let a little bit of sunlight through.
Can I like trace the lines, see if they form some sort of shape?
They do form a circle with just some basic geometrical shapes inside of it.
Hmm. Can I try to look at these shapes, see what they're if it's like a magic circle or something, and if so, what it's supposed to do, and if it could be used.
It's kinda hard to figure out, as the lines of the circle, they are not really like drawn through. They are it seems to have been drawn in a very spotty fashion, like in a
Uh,
like there's only part of the circle shimmering through.
hmm. Hmm. But yeah, can I see something from what I can see? Can I glean anything?
I mean, if you've ever seen, like, that's a magical circle if you've ever seen one.
Hmm. Yeah.
That
Ah,
Well,
yes.
which I think I recognize it as a magical circle, but I can't remember where I've seen one.
like
Yeah, that's about it. Well, hmm.
Well, we've magic circle acquired.
And I was hoping for well, it was it was a faint hope. Uh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. Did you expect this to be easy?
Well, you gotta try what you can, right? So I figured, oh
Yeah.
well, no, no, we've looked, and there's something else unusual in the room.
So what are the other people doing? Are they inside of the room, outside of the room? What are they doing?
I am inside the room with the amnesiac.
Okay, the other two.
I'd be inside, but standing in like a corner just because I don't know what's really, going
Yeah.
on with anything magical. I just leave it to the experts.
Fiona?
Well, expert is a strong word.
What are we looking for? We're looking for the magic circle thing.
Just anything of note, anything that might help.
I
In the
can
room you got transported in.
Yeah.
I can do like an I guess I can do like a what investigation, I guess.
We found a magic circle on the roof.
Yeah.
Don't
This-
I the only thing I can do is like roll arcana, I guess, to see if I would know anything about it.
I mean, you can. I don't,
You may.
up to you.
I will try. I don't.
Nils, what you do notice is that uh, Boblin seems to have not just stolen some alcohol. He is also fiddling around with some sort of green object.
Oh God.
The nuclear fuel rod.
No! Everyone get down!
I assumed it was going to be some magic crystal that would kill us all, but still.
Same thing.
Why don't you check?
Yeah. Wait. What is that? What is that crystal thing? Yeah. You've had this. We had this whole time.
Yeah, I'm going to grab it out of his hands.
Yeah.
Tug
You
of
do.
war. Tug of war.
You do. You probably don't remember the shape that I drew last session, like a month ago, in a very bad fashion. But basically, it's a green crystal that looks like kind of a triangle with like a grip on top of it and with two circles cut out of it. And I should probably do that towards the camera. But basically, like this, and inside the triangle, there's like two not circles, elliptical shapes cut out. Or everyone who's in. Yes.
Spherical.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's that thing? Where'd you find that?
Good question.
Do
It
you not know?
I
Yeah,
usually leave the
DM face palm.
decision-making- When it comes to important looking items, I usually leave the decision making up to our leaders.
Mhm.
Yeah, usually the boss would know something about this, but the boss isn't exactly here, so Well, he's
Yeah,
a bit,
he was asleep back at the camp, right?
yeah, he's a bit loopy, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I would
this,
ask
it looks,
why, but I'm guessing you guys did something stupid when you arrive.
probably is doing stupid things active right now as well. But yeah, what that looks important. What is that? Like, hmm. Okay, can I have a look?
I'll hand it over.
I just give the amnesiac the special thingy.
Yes, this is my specialty. I will for sure remember exactly what this is. What is this thing? Can I like roll? Is it like magical? Is it does it? Can I figure out if it has some sort of function? Is it like a key or something?
You can give me an arcana.
I will try.
Roll that dice.
Ah.
Wow. You figure out nothing.
You figure out that it's a green shape cut out from crystal.
Fantastic. Yes, this is exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I feel like that was gonna go as badly as that did.
Yeah, but no guarantees. I don't actually know what I'm doing, so it could still probably still is important. I just don't know where or how to use it.
I could have told you you'd probably not know because you don't remember anything apparently.
No, I remember. It's something, and I remembered what magic circle was when I saw it.
Question,
Like,
where in the room are you standing right now?
I'm probably standing like somewhat towards the center, like near the table, but like primarily. Although actually, but yeah, so somewhere in the center probably, because looking at the ceiling.
Would you say that you're standing underneath the circle?
But yeah, I have to have a better look at it.
Then, as you are holding the crystal, you slowly begin floating upwards.
Oh god.
Did
I
you cast
hold
a
on to.
spell or something?
Nope, not at all. I grab onto the table.
You do drag the table. Are you strong enough to lift up a big table?
I mean, I'm
What
not
is your
very
grip
strong.
strength? Would you say that your grip strength is enough to have like a big round table for diplomacy? That
No,
okay.
I am
Then,
slightly weak
then the
physically.
force pulling you upwards is slowly increasing until you can't hold on to the table anymore, and you are now basically stuck with your back on the ceiling.
I'm still holding on to the crystal. Okay, so but it stopped. It's not developing further. Oh, it
So
just.
does someone want to try and get him down?
Can I like drop the crystal? So someone should be ready to catch it, but should I like drop the crystal?
Does someone want to get him down?
Yeah, the crystal's glowing. I think it has something up in the ceiling. It's probably a connection there.
I'm
But
gonna say
yeah,
this: if the crystal caused you to float up, I don't think the crystal will go down.
it's worth a shot. Okay, can so someone get down, because if it does fall down, we don't want it being destroyed. So can someone be down ready to catch it?
Either of you two want to do that?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm good at
Okay.
catching stuff.
I guess if it does work, then I'll fall to the ground, and well, maybe you'll catch me. But prioritize the crystal probably. I'll be fine. Probably.
I
Okay.
don't really have the strength to catch you.
But yeah, just focus on the crystal when I drop it. If I drop with it, then ignore me.
Already
Yes,
on it.
I tried dropping the crystal.
So, the effect is kind of weird, because you do drop the crystal, but as you're heavier than the crystal, as you let it go, you fall faster than the crystal to the ground, and you might even be able to catch it yourself.
I'll try.
And
It's just gonna be one of those things where it
Give me-
keeps going up and down.
give me. I guess that could be sleight of hand check.
I am not very good, but I'll try.
Fail miserably.
Let's say you catch it and you immediately start just very slowly floating up again.
Okay. I quickly try handing it off to Nick.
And
This.
it's Nick also standing underneath the circle.
Well, he would be if he was there to grab. Be there to grab the. Presumably.
So the answer is probably yes.
Can I dash into the corner in time or nah?
You can. You have now all stopped floating.
Oh, whoa. Okay. That seemed
I
pretty
just imagine
important.
a loud thud when
Yeah,
our
exactly. Because
amnesiac over here just lands.
Yeah, like let's go. I fall down. I grab it again. I start floating. I hand it off, and then I fall down.
I just gently kick him to see if he's still alive.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Okay, I
No,
stand up.
well, yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, no, it was like 2 feet. Yeah, I wasn't that far, but maybe probably a bit more.
yeah, I don't know. People can die from anything.
Yeah, well, that's probably true. Whatever. Yeah, that seemed pretty important. Whatever that reaction was, and that crystal, and the ceiling, and this. I feel like there's a possibility that we could use it somehow to get out of here. I think. I think.
I am encouraged by your unsurety.
my
The confidence level of this
yeah, yes.
man makes
my
it so much easier to be
yes, my
confident in
uncertainty.
everything else.
Exactly, my uncertainty emboldens you.
That's
Uh,
not an entirely good thing.
but yeah, so, but how? If that is the case, how do we do that? Well, how do we? Maybe someone else could try have a look to see.
Hey, here's an idea. Why don't you chuck it at the circle?
Hmm.
The circle clearly wants it, so why not give it the thing and see what happens?
What if
But
we put
maybe
it under the table?
no, that seems
I
fun.
think we would get the same situation as we did when this guy was floating.
Yeah. Well, maybe it will probably. It might bring the table with that. That might be cool.
That might be cool. It's not. um,
Guys, we found the objective. We're gonna
Yeah.
find out whatever's cool.
Yeah, we need to return the table to where it came from.
It must go. Their people need it.
But I say, why?
Diplomacy
Why
is
not?
needed. The table must go.
But yeah, why not? Let's see. Worst thing that can happen is that the crystal reaches the ceiling and then it disappears and we're trapped here forever. I think that's the worst case scenario. From
Yeah,
that doesn't sound right.
Only deaf guys, come on.
Hey, I've survived here for days. It's fine.
I don't know. That does sound reassuring. Yeah, that's probably.
Given I was doing that alone, so you know.
Yeah. Like I'm really.
I'm gonna
Whatever.
set the crystal down and just walk outside.
Okay, I'm immediately gonna grab the crystal and chuck it at the circle.
okay.
Fucking send it.
Like
I-
as hard as
like-
you can.
When you say chuck it into the circle, do you mean you chuck it underneath the circle or you chuck it at the ceiling?
Yes, at the ceiling.
Okay. The crystal hits the ceiling, bounces off, falls down, and is now lying on the table.
I am thoroughly disappointed.
Yeah. It seems
Well, I
only
don't
work when
think we can
someone's
grab
holding it.
I'm not going to grab that because I don't want to start a floating match again.
I guess I just pick it up and try to quickly scuttle away from the center. Huh.
Basically, when you pick it up and just move your arm back very quickly out of the circle, you only start floating like a very little bit before landing immediately on your feet.
Well,
Okay.
that was thoroughly useless. Let's go do something else.
But keep this in mind. Might come back later. I'm not sure how we could use this to. I think we won't be this. I think we're missing something. It seems like. Yeah, I just put it away.
Yeah. We'll come back later.
But yeah, so where where do we go next? The mountain?
I mean, we can go to the mountain.
There might be something to find there. And also, you look at the sun. Yeah, we noticed that the sun, if memory serves, and I have a bad track record, but it doesn't. Nils said that it doesn't look the right color.
Is that true? Does the sun not look like the color it's meant to?
Yeah, it's slightly more reddish.
I didn't pay attention to the sun. It's up there. I'm down here. Who gives a shite?
But yeah, our running theory is that this island is some kind of illusion.
Well, that is equally as probable as you guys are just stupid.
I can't argue with that.
Well,
I
shall
suggest
we go off to the mountain to do whatever you guys want to do on the mountain?
Yeah,
I'm just following you guys because it's
there will probably be birds there, but we'll deal with that when we get there.
On your way out, can you all just give me another perception check?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
What could go wrong? I rolled incredibly. No, that's persuasion. I can't read.
yeah, I noticed. I was like plus 11. Jesus Christ.
No, I can't read. I'm colorblind. It's fine. Don't question what I said. I know it doesn't make sense. That's why I said it.
Okay.
We would never question your divine intelligence.
Never call my intelligence divine. I will punt you across a ceiling.
Do the other two people also maybe want to roll?
And Nick,
one of
is
the
here
said
with-
people is deafened. The other one, Nick, I have no idea.
back.
Ah,
Nick has returned. Possibly, maybe, who knows?
Give me a perception check.
I have an idea.
Well, that's a
about
dangerous thing.
Mhm.
Well, what's your
that I will
idea?
also roll.
Okay, give me your idea first.
My idea is that because it's a pointy object, we hold it
like a key,
we hold it
kind
with
of.
the point up, yeah.
You know, I was really excited to
Yeah.
hear your idea until you said because it's a pointy object.
Hey, I mean, simple problems equals simple solutions.
I'm not sure how simple this problem is.
Well, apparently, if that's the solution, it was apparently an incredibly simple problem.
But actually, if you brought it up, I will check like the holes in the ceiling. Is there like some hole that could like where like the crystal could like fit somehow from some orientation?
It's not holes. It's like
Well,
it's almost like
yeah.
it's pre-perforation in like some sort of cutout.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the mountain.
I think I'll just let a 13 do it. What?
You just do that.
What Nils notices?
I'm not gonna lie, my passive perception is higher than everything we've rolled.
What's your better perception?
It's a 16.
Then
Oh,
underneath,
same here.
then underneath the table, you guys see, or you guys notice that basically in the floor underneath the table, basically the same circle as on the ceiling.
But like complete or like still or
Yo, here's an idea. Move the table.
yeah, let's move the table.
I guess with multiple people, you have a very easy time moving a table.
Yes.
You'd assume, probably.
And with the dust coming off the table and everything, you actually see basically the sun rays just shine through the ceiling and basically down kind of through the floor, but you can't really see what's underneath the floor, but it seems to just go through.
Yes, I bring out. Okay, okay. Actually, I take out. Okay, I might end up go floating up into the ceiling again, but it's without experiment. So I take out the
It's
crystal again.
entertaining when you do it. Do it.
Or sure, okay, if it's
Nick,
faulty,
get
then
ready to
that's
tackle him if he starts floating again.
but yes. So I take out the crystal again, and I step in between the two, the ceiling and the circle under the table, formerly
Yes.
under the table.
And yet again, the circles start lifting you up.
All right, yes, good. As nothing new. That's great, fantastic. Yeah, this on the circle on the ground. Like, is it like complete in the, or does it just look the same as it does?
It looks more complete. Like it looks like it almost fully cut like through the stone on the ground.
I wonder
can
what
I-
would happen if we made them both look the same. But I will not try that. That's too much work.
I can't exactly cut through stone here in the ceiling. What the hell was supposed to?
I was mainly suggesting that as a joke, but if you want to actually try that, you go ahead.
It doesn't sound that stupid, but it is
I know.
difficult.
Yeah, especially on the ceiling. Anyways.
Well, yes. And I'm just up there, but still, just
Yeah.
yeah. What? Maybe can I try and look on the one on the floor? Like, can I try to figure out, because I couldn't really find out anything about the one on the ceiling, but can I try to find out what the one on the floor is supposed to be using Arcana or something? Or
Yeah.
this investigation.
There are some finer shapes that are more clear on the one on the floor. Most importantly, one of the shapes that you see is actually the shape of your crystal, and it's kind of arranged in like a circle with three other similar looking shapes with basically the holes inside arranged differently. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, it's like holes that would fit the same key, but when you rotate it differently.
I meant the shape that you have. It's like basically this triangle with a grip on top and with two holes in the triangle. And these two holes are like arranged differently on the other shapes.
Yeah. Alright, well, I dropped the crystal to fall down from the ceiling.
And then catch it again, and then yes,
Hopefully.
the joke. You could just pass. You could have just passed me, but you do you.
Well, actually, if while I'm up there, is it like the crystal is lifting me up from the crystal, or is there like an effect that's causing the whole of me
it's
to
not
float?
lifting you up from the crystal. The whole of you is floating.
Well, okay, I guess. Well, no, I guess I'll pass the crystal. The two.
Yeah, I'll take it and then move away from the man.
Exactly. Someone's like already in the corner.
Do you throw it or do you pass it hand to hand?
I like lob it like underhand, like.
Okay, you do notice another peculiar fact. while lobbing it, your hand would technically leave the circle, and while you're lifted up and holding the key in your hand, or I think I referred to it as key before, so whatever. But while you're holding that thing in your hand can't really move out of the circle, or out of like the line of the circle.
Hmm. Wait, that's okay. Wait, that's weird. So,
But as soon as you actually lob it, your hand
yeah.
can move out again.
yes, and then I fall down.
And loud thud, and then laughter, and then kick you to make sure you're okay.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. You have to kick me.
It's mainly for my own enjoyment, not really for
Yeah,
your own security.
I kind of assumed as much.
Yeah. You get very bored on this island when you've been here for a bit.
But okay, so on the floor, yes, there seems to be a key that fits into these. It is 3 holes. Do we need? Are we supposed to use the same key on all 3, or is there 2 other keys we need to find? Well, I guess we'll
That is
try
a
the
great
first
question.
one. Yeah, I guess we'll try the hand back to Chris. I'll just
Yeah,
try to figure.
sure.
I'm pretty sure I said 4 and not 3.
You say 4? Maybe you said like 3 more.
That might also be it.
Yeah, so but 4 total.
Mm.
I'll
Try and use it. You go ahead. I immediately just chuck the key at him.
Yep, okay. I try fitting it into just the one that seems to fit. Would it fit in all of them? Just like depending on how I hold it, or would it only fit in like one of them?
It isn't really like a cutout. Like it's just a symbol in the circle that looks the same as the key.
Ah,
Well, it's fine. You can keep hold of the.
yeah.
Yeah,
Magic
and also
told
it's
you,
fine that
Hickey.
I'm calling it the key, as Nils and Fiona would definitely know that it's a key because the NPC that gave it to them called it a key.
Ah. Yeah, it would have been helpful to know, but
Who
but
needs
yeah.
knowledge when you have power?
Yeah, I'd say I guess knowledge is pretty useful, especially if you don't have it. It seems pretty. Yeah, no.
Well, we'll figure things out eventually, or we won't. Either way,
Yeah,
something
retaining
I
knowledge is
mean-
the nerd stuff.
You could probably put the key in there if you just take the stone from the concrete
Yeah,
from the floor
lifting.
out.
Yeah, can you just lift it? Is it like?
It's kind of hard to get a grip, but if you really try, you can just lift like one of the shapes of the magic circle out. Yes.
Ah.
And
Ah.
underneath,
Mm.
you see that the magic circle is like kind of drawn in the sand underneath the room.
Yeah. Yeah. So this room is like on top of it and kind of blocking it in a way. All right. So like yeah, so you can like fit it in. So in like the sand, can you like fit the key in? Or do we have to like dig in the sand too, or is it just?
It would still just lift you up.
Ah.
Yeah.
If I'm like if I'm like standing outside and reaching in from outside of the,
Ooh, I haven't thought about that one yet.
do I like lose my arm or something? Like, or is it just?
I hope you wouldn't lose your arm. I think it would just, while floating up, just pull you in slightly.
Well, okay, that's alright. Now we know that. I just should lob it back to someone else to
Mm.
fall down again.
No.
Well, I think. All right. So I do think we probably need more of these. Do we? I feel like we definitely lack
We'll be
something.
able to figure this out at some point. I'm just gonna like
Yeah.
just ruin the circle, see what happens.
Can you?
The circle just kind of, when you kick the sand to the side, it just still, the sand at that position is like immediately that color again.
Hmm.
Well, that's some magical bullshit.
But yeah, can we like take some time to dig out like all the stone from like the top of the, just to see like the full circle?
Yes, you can. You now see the full circle.
Fantastic.
Is
No,
this more or less
can-
detailed than the
now-
prior?
It is more detailed. You can see it basically perfectly, and you can give me another arcana.
I would like to do that. Figure out what that is.
Woo!
Finally, a good one.
Yes.
So, you recognize that circle as a circle related to teleportation or transportation magic.
Fantastic. We didn't know that. All right. Yeah.
And
Any like
you
clues
do
on which?
notice another very important detail. You know, if the circle was there before the room, then the circle was also there before the ceiling.
Break the ceiling. Well, I mean, it's one of. I mean, we removed the floor, and it did when we found something. So why not just bugger up the ceiling and see what happens?
But yeah, so like that's like that, I think that's the mechanism of like, well, yeah, when you activate, because this entire room was transported. So the circle on the sand was here since before, which you write it in the sand, and then you write the accompanying one in the ceiling, and
Well-
then we have some activation, something to activate
Yeah,
it, and then the whole room comes along. That's something like that, probably how it works. That doesn't help us in.
There's only one way to find out.
Unless we cut out the ceiling, turn the sand circle into glass, and then inverse them. What if that works?
Yeah, how are we gonna
What?
turn it into glass? I don't know if any of us have the ability to make that much heat.
To be honest, would any of us even
lightning.
know that glass is made from
Yes.
sand?
I can summon.
You can do what now?
I'm a Tempest cleric. I can summon lightning.
You know we're indoor. You know it would be hitting something that has technically got a roof over it.
Yeah, but if you cut the roof out, you could make
Yeah,
with
yeah.
lightning the sand into glass. And
Yeah.
I don't know how that idea even came up. Or
Yeah.
why.
Because someone suggested inverting the sand circle.
Yeah, but like, but the circle is like
How is
separate from the
glass
sand.
the
we saw.
inverse of sand? It's just like the next phase of sand.
Isn't like
because-
you make you make the circle into the sand that makes a circle into glass, and then you flip it. They're essentially
Yes.
implying that the circle is still a circle when you turn it into glass.
Yeah, but that's
magic circle is still working, and then you flip
That's-
that.
that's all kind of works though.
So, anyways, why don't we just break the ceiling if we can?
Why not?
So,
Maybe-
since you have the floating key, do you want to go float up there and start?
I am not strong. Someone else would probably be better suited. Or actually, wait. What if we destroy
Yo,
the ceiling, if it still works, would you then just float up into the sky?
Well, then just let go of the key. Let go of the object. You'll be fine. Probably.
We can hope.
Well, if you're not fine, that is unfortunate for you. Anyways, can anyone willing to who is physically more capable wanting to try and break the ceiling?
No, I'll try.
Nowhere. Past the floating, past the object that causes things to float.
Past the floating blunt.
No, it's just I'm just gonna ignore that. Can the amnesiac please pass the bloody quote unquote
Oh,
key?
yes, here.
Because you have it.
Yeah. Pass it over.
Okay,
Okay.
so Fiona wants to float to the ceiling and then try to cut like break out part of the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we're all just being like collectively retarded, and that's just the
No.
feeling I'm getting.
It's called trial and error. We'll eventually get it right, or we'll be stuck here for a long time.
I mean,
I mean,
am I wrong?
I think, honestly, I think you guys are overcomplicating the issue massively.
Yeah.
Just one
Somehow, I
excuse to break
agree.
the ceiling.
So what I see is you guys having a key and having, you know, a doorway.
Bitch, I don't see any door.
It's
Uh,
a
Besides the
like
open one.
teleportation, right?
teleportation circle.
That's essentially a doorway to someplace.
Bruh, I ain't proficient in portals. This isn't Portal 2 or 1.
But yeah, the thing is, like, yeah, we know it's a key, and we know crystal is a key, and it's connected to the circle. We just don't know how to use it for it. Which like, there's no like proper keyhole, and when we hold it, we just float up. Still feel there's something we're missing. Whether it be like there's some information we don't have, or just us missing it because we're dumb.
so
Yeah.
you do have a very a philosophical thought comes to your head.
Oh,
What
no.
is a ceiling if not just the other side of a roof?
5,000
Okay,
skeletons just drop on your head.
Oh my god! Okay, we
Well,
go outside. We go outside.
I
We
was
climb
thinking,
up. Yes,
to be honest,
it
I
makes
was
sense.
like,
It all makes sense now. Oh,
yeah,
Okay,
I
yeah.
wasn't going to suggest going onto the roof because, my character doesn't know that any of us can get onto it.
But anyway, it's just like a room. Like it's not like that tall. We just climb up. It's just
Mate,
a corridor.
a room is still tall enough for people to fit in, and
But yeah,
I doubt any of us
we're
are tall
flailing.
enough to jump the entirety of,
How tall?
from the floor to the roof.
How tall is it?
Climb.
But yeah, we just climb like it's rock, and if not, we can just like make a ladder out of something. Or worst, we can just use magic to get up. Like that's the worst
You
case.
guys you guys do what you want. I didn't
But-
suggest it because I didn't think it was too realistic for you guys.
Yeah, but no,
And
it
it's
makes
definitely not realistic for my character.
but it makes sense because.
Go on
But yeah, we definitely
go on,
should
George.
climb up. That's definitely the course of action.
Yeah, you go up there, Mr. Amnesiac
But-
Man, and whoever else wants to.
But yeah, so how tall is it? Is it like an illusion?
If you stand on someone else's shoulders, you would be able to reach up.
All right, fantastic. Someone want to help me with that?
Sure, I'll help.
Oh, and I'd like to bring the key with me while I go up.
Sure.
Fantastic.
I'm just gonna watch this.
So, you climb onto her shoulders, climb onto the ceiling with the key. What do you do now?
I look. Is there anything I can see on top? Is it just the same pattern, or is there something
You
else?
see, yes, you see the same pattern.
Just from top. I take the crystal. I walk on top of the. Will it pull me down now?
No, you start floating again. You accelerate faster than before.
Oh,
no.
I
Okay.
see what's going on.
Okay, but I let it go.
Okay.
That doesn't sound safe.
And basically, at the one thing that you notice is while you're inside of there and holding the key, the sky, for that brief moment that you were in there and floating upward, the sky has seemed way, way, way darker. And the sun less sunny. Even less sunny than it seems right now.
Okay.
All right,
I
figured
think
it out.
I understand this.
Yes. So you're supposed to hold it and then keep holding it and keep floating until you're out of whatever place this is. Assuming all we've gathered so far is true that this is an illusion place, and that's how you're supposed to use the key. Worst case is that's not the case, and then you'll be up in the clouds and there's no
Why
way to get down.
Why don't we test it with someone who, can survive the fall?
Yes. I could. Yeah, no, I have fly. I could like save myself with that.
But the thing is, if we only have one key, what happens to the key when they
That's
get out?
true. What if?
That
What
is
if?
that is a
What?
future
What?
problem for a
what-
for future us to deal with.
But what if we just? Does someone come up to the city? We need to try something. Someone else, just anyone, doesn't matter who. Just someone come up, try
Alright,
something.
Sure, I'll go.
I will assist you in getting up because apparently you need 2 people to get up.
Yeah. And, so idea is we hold hands
mean,
while we go into the circle and hold
You
the
can
crystal.
probably pull someone up by like grabbing down from above,
Yeah,
but you're
yeah,
probably not
someone-
the strongest, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't really trust him with
Yeah, no,
lifting
Yeah,
any one of us up.
Yeah, no, Mr. Like -1 strength over here.
Okay,
I think
I
that
don't know if
makes
you
you
guys
like the
want to take
third
like
or fourth
suggestions.
person with negative strength in this party.
Well, yeah, but if you don't really use it much, then you know.
I don't know if I can pitch in because I'm technically not here yet, but wouldn't it make sense for you guys, considering that the key is lifting your bodies? Wouldn't it make sense that as long as you guys all touch the key, everybody's lifted?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yep.
test. Like,
Which
will
means
it
we all
lift
have to
us?
get up there.
Yeah, I was gonna test. Will it
Which is a
lift
slow
us if
process.
we're touching each other as well? That could also be.
He's
Well, we could just all
testing.
hold.
He's testing to see how the key flotation works.
Yes.
So, I'm assuming you're testing it in the smart way where the person without the key is already standing in the circle, and then the
Yes.
person with the key comes in.
And yes, and
You don't even need to touch each other for you both to start floating.
all right, fantastic.
yeah.
I'll let go of it before we get too far up.
Hey Nick, you want to go up next?
All right, yes,
Oh,
let's.
Get on. Let's just all get on at the same time. Just get-
We should probably
Yeah,
go
I mean,
and
it's
fetch.
mainly as I was mainly referring to the fact of like climbing up.
Yeah, we should
probably
also.
get like like the boss and
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say we should probably go get the guys at the camp that are still.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Wait, you
solid.
have guys at the camp. You guys have a camp. You guys have guys that this isn't your entire group.
No.
No, there's 2 more.
Apparently, some things happened. I wasn't there. I don't know.
Excuse me.
May I remind you, none of you told me that you guys had other people. I'm saying this out of character. None of you mentioned it to my character.
It's
no, we
not,
did not.
it didn't come up. It wasn't relevant at the time.
Yeah, so it's just like, to me, you 3 are the only ones other than me that are here. So
Well,
I did not know.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we
now
have
you
to
do.
go. Now I guess we have to go get your incapacitated allies.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's
Probably a good idea.
yeah.
Yeah,
Before
good
we,
ideas are
Yes.
relatively speaking.
if we just abandoned.
I mean,
They
it's
do
fine.
pay
I'm sure
us.
Peril will find a way to get out pretty quickly. I mean,
You
He
couldn't
just
make it to the
needs to
session?
imagine-
Sorry, you're out of the campaign.
he just needs to he just needs to study magic for like a couple levels and then he'll get teleport.
I'm not sure if that's the preferred solution. But honestly, I was expecting you to forget about them and just leave them here.
Well, some of us are considerate.
Well, I
Okay,
also
they
didn't know
are.
they existed, so you know. I
Yeah. No.
can't
Yeah.
be blamed
Not
for
your
it.
fault. Not your fault.
But
It's just,
when you have carried or dragged or whatever, the two
Yo, if I'm carrying one of them, it's gonna be dragging them. I refuse.
we have other people that can help.
you know, I think the second highest strength in the party right now might be Boblin.
How strong is Boblin?
I haven't updated his character sheet while he has been growing, but he should. But he's like basically an adult now, so let's just use the default strength for his race thing.
Fuck is Boblin?
Yo, I don't.
Which would be 17.
Damn, that is a bulky ass boy. He be muscular as fuck. I do not feel insecure at all. I am confident in my slightly
Just
above
say,
average strength
this
abilities.
is like the default picture for them, for that thing. You know,
Abomination.
yes,
Yes.
a good
I
old
fucking love it.
backpack abomination.
Well, Ira, we can,
Nice.
help. We work together to carry
Yes.
the boys.
Why don't we just get this pet of yours to carry it? To
Well,
carry
like it can help as well. Like it's not an issue of.
I mean,
like,
it's
if we
Bill's,
can.
but it's
But-
stronger than the collective.
So, by
We
the
could
time
probably
you have,
carry them and us.
by the time you have managed to transport them to the beach,
Yes,
In
they
what-
are luggage, not people.
in whatever fashion of transportation you prefer, um,
The most disrespectful possible, please.
TNT cannon.
not TNT cannon. That
I mean,
As
we
kind of-
don't have explosives, but I feel like if we are smart enough, we can do it.
I think someone
If we're
has.
smart enough, we wouldn't use
Someone
TNT
might
cannons for
have
people
actually
transportation.
bought a barrel. I'm not sure if it was a powder keg or just a horn of black powder. So
Well, let's not think about that because explosives are entirely safe and are never misused.
exactly, but by the time you have transported your luggage back to the shore, the sun has started to set.
Well,
Except it didn't really.
I-
The sky just became darker, and the sun now looks like a big red star.
oh no, it's the Death Star. Run!
And if any of you are, I guess there is one of you who Nils is actually proficient in navigation, so he might notice that the stars are also wrong.
Ah.
Haha, so I was right.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't. I still have no idea if I should be praising you or not.
Well, you'll figure it out.
So I'm assuming you're planning to move and drag and whatever everyone in the party up on top of the cube. The room.
Yes.
Into the circle of magic. Yes.
And then you use.
The green thing.
Yes. Yes. Once
Exactly.
everyone is in position, we take in the key.
Yes. You are floating up. You begin accelerating, and as you're looking up, the sky seems less and less skyey and more like an ocean. Like it seems like water. And
Oh,
and as you move away from the island, the
by chance, can everyone swim?
the island seems. The shape of the island seems less like the shape of an island and more like the shape of an eye with green, however it's called. Oh no, green pupils, yellow, whatever the thing around the pupils is, and deep
Clara?
black. You know what I'm talking about.
The
Anyway,
white stuff in the eye is sclera.
yes.
And the black thing we don't give a shit about.
The colored part is iris, and the pupil is the black part.
Oh yeah.
I knew the answer to that. I knew it.
Basically, the mountain is the pupil, the jungle is the iris, the sand is the word I already forgot, and
Sclera.
The special word that these nerds know.
and
This
the
clearly
ocean
has the light of your eyes.
and the ocean is kind of the darkness around that eye, and the
Okay.
sun in the sky now looks like another massive red glowing eye, and as you're kind of moving along through the darkness, you're not going straight up anymore, but you're kind of moving in curves, and while it's very dark outside, you do have some vision of like massive shapes moving along, and big almost serpentine or worm-like or word that would increase a certain counter, like
Oh,
shapes. uh,
you
a
can't escape it. Don't even try.
Okay, tentacle shapes attempt
Ah.
to grasp.
Tentacle counter goes up.
Look like they are grasping at you, but kind of bouncing off of like the border of the magic circle. And as you're moving through the ocean, you see that there are 3 more of these eyes. And now, having moved basically in a full curve, you are now moving back down into another one of those eyes.
Oh god.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Yep.
And as you are moving down, I mean, you start to recognize a beach on the floor again, and moving closer and closer to your inevitable demise by fall damage on the floor, you start decelerating and don't die.
And praise be.
I was looking forward to the shortest campaign I've been a part of.
I mean,
Yeah.
on one hand, that would have been great. On the other hand, I feel like that might have been a dick move.
It would
No,
have.
But it would've been
just
funny.
maybe, just maybe.
It would have been funny though.
I mean, it would have been funny. It would have also been a dick move.
There's
Yes,
one way to
but that's
progress
besides the
death.
point. Yo, we die and wake up somewhere else.
So yeah,
You die now.
not trying to cross the
On
border.
your way back from River Styx. I don't know.
Yeah, wake up, Skyrim intro sequence.
This was all a dream sequence.
Ah, you're finally awake.
Yeah.
You are
You
not
tried to
finally
cross the border.
awake.
Darn.
Todd Howard has entered the chat.
And
Anyways, we should probably focus.
the one thing that you immediately notice when at the beach is a ramshackle hut just right next to the magic circle that you land in.
Yes, this is a new
Neat.
island, quote unquote.
I'm gonna leave the magic circle.
You do leave the magic circle.
Neat. I'm gonna get my bow ready and then just wait for someone else to touch the hut.
Oh, all right, yes. I call out. Hello, anyone in there?
I will be. So a figure will be coming out of the hut, and the figure will be has a very pale skin. Once again, with
Hey,
a
pale
light
buddies.
blue tint, and he also has flowing light blue hair that don't seem like they're made out of hair.
Oh,
what's Yo, what's with all these people
Oh,
with some form of blue-like hair?
Yeah,
I
like
know, right? We are literally just in an anime right now.
yeah, fucking yeah. What is the fucking blue hair boy band?
fine group.
My disappointment immense. My day ruined.
Okay, the figure will come up to you guys and greet you guys. Oh, hello! Wait,
Oh, hi.
are there people on this island? I can't
there
believe
were-
I've never noticed.
No, we came. We
We
just
arrived.
arrived.
We arrived just now. On this magic circle. Is there like a circle where we landed?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a long story. Yes. Hello. I'm Rai. Terrible. With their
I'm
names.
Nix.
Fiona.
Nils.
You are?
My name would be Howard.
Oh.
Pleasure, pleasure meeting you.
Likewise. Yes. All right. Yes. We were just on an island. We did some stuff. There's some magic going on. We just traveled through an ocean out of an eye into another eye, which is here. I think.
If you're wondering, no, it wasn't an acid trip. We all saw it, and no, most of us don't take drugs. I can't say for them.
Yeah, I don't think they do. I haven't since yet. I haven't recently.
I've only done them once.
Were you
Well-
among the people who did space weed?
Yeah, once. As I said, once.
Okay.
What the hell is space weed? What?
Don't ask
Weed when it comes to
questions you
space.
don't want the answer to.
I don't know how to explain it, but we met an alien and we ripped the bong with an alien.
Oh yeah, casually.
Yeah, yes, you met an alien and ripped some bark. Okay,
Yeah,
let's not talk about
we also got incredibly drunk.
To be honest, what else would you do if an alien arrives other than just do weed or do drugs?
Well, it's space weed to be. Yes, no, let's.
Anyways.
Yes.
But as for me, I imagine my lawyer would tell me not to answer that question.
I think
yeah,
the
so,
question was referring to your character, who does not have a lawyer. Probably.
Most
maybe?
likely. Maybe. I don't know.
This is lawyer.
But yes, hello, Howard. So you live here?
Yes, not by choice, but yes, I do live here. I also arrived on this island due to mysterious circumstances many years ago.
Years. All right. Yes. Yes. Okay. So we're in a similar boat then. Were you on like an island prior to this one? This is like an island similar to like what?
No, I just I don't know. It was really long ago. I barely
Yeah.
even remember what it is or what happened.
All right, because we are on a quest to get out of here, wherever this is. This so far sequence of 2 islands. Maybe you'd like to come along.
Sure. I mean, I would happily get off this island, and I think I already will be able to help you guys get off here.
Mhm.
I do happen to know the exit. It's just that we're not able to, I mean, leave up until now. How good are you guys at fighting?
Depends on what needs to be fought.
Yeah, I don't know about the rest of these guys, and I don't know about myself, but I think we can handle it.
I can disrupt the flow of ki in an enemy and cause them to just stand there while we beat the hell out of them.
I can
And
summon
I can do things, and that is all you get.
I
That
can
all
al- I-
sounds extremely useful.
Yes, I can also do things. I don't know what though.
Yeah, he doesn't know what. I just don't feel like telling.
All right. Well, our main thing that we need to do is we gotta go.
By
We
chance,
gotta
murder
succeed a
things?
trial of combat in a crypt nearby. That's our
not another one.
another one. You guys have done so before. That's great news.
You have? But you didn't.
I
hear
don't
of
think
this.
it ended well for them.
Oh, well, I mean,
We're alive. That's the important part. We won. We're alive. It's fine.
Did you win?
Yes.
second time's a charm, right? That's what they always
Well,
say.
I somehow that feels wrong, but I can't remember, so I don't know. I guess if you say so.
Anyways, we should probably get to this trial thing wherever it may be.
We probably should.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I imagine you've been here more than long enough.
Oh, for sure. Okay, okay, I guess I'll just lead them towards. Is it like? Is there any kind of challenge getting towards the trial thingy?
You would have to go through the jungle, and I was just about to secretly write something, but what? But I
Yo,
could also
hell yeah.
just say it out loud. Basically, when you move into the jungle, there will be a combat that will be, and it's kind of late, and it would be kind of too late to start a combat. So as soon as you go into the jungle towards there, I would call the session quits.
Alright, let's
Fade to darkness, and then dab on them haters.
So
Yeah, into the wild. Okay. Yes.
if you don't have anything to talk about right now with each other before going into the jungle, then I would call the session quits right here.
Who do you think I am? Someone who doesn't have a sore throat?
Okay. Then
I am not speaking any further because I've already destroying my throat as is, and I need to save some of it for tomorrow.
Alright,
just
you're
save some of that
you have
throat.
to yell so much tomorrow.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
Okay, then I
Yes.
will. I guess I will end the session right here then. As you are
Huzzah!
starting to move
We
into the jungle.
didn't die.
We needed direct clues from the GM to figure out the puzzle, which was
No,
or
it was a
supposed to be.
riddle.
It
It was a riddle.
It wasn't probably wasn't supposed to be that difficult, but it was.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I thought of the roof practically immediately once we found the circle, but it was just like I can't be. Once we found the circle on the roof, I was like, on the ceiling. There's probably one on the roof, but you know, I don't know how likely it is we're gonna get up there, so I won't say a thing. Also, my character doesn't particularly trust anyone here
Yeah, no, yeah, that's fair enough.
for
Yeah.
reasons that only the DM will understand.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's well, plenty of reasons
If
not
he
to
read
trust
my
Brain.
backstory, he will understand.
Yeah,
I
speaking-
think I
First
did,
alive.
but I didn't. I think I did.
All I
I
will
mean,
say
I know I
is,
did. I
all I
even
will
did so very recently, and I still can't remember.
abandonment is the simplest way I can put it.
Ah, yes.
It's
And
alive
no,
before
it's
we
not
end the
like
session.
it, also to clarify, it's not like mommy or daddy issues. It's not that. It is like an entire clan abandonment issue.
Yeah, so the Uchiha.
Yeah,
What?
we still alive.
You
We
know,
are
just minus
alive.
Huh?
but yeah, just alive.
No.
From what I'm aware.
Not
Yeah,
not
no,
the word
no, right.
alive. We asked. I wanted to say we asked alive, and should probably do like a little. Say
Yeah,
like goodbye
not
and end
end
the
time out.
stream,
A
and
little,
not just
you know,
drag it
yeah.
on.
Yes,
Yeah.
let us end before my voice decides to
So-
eat itself out a window.
So that everyone can say goodbye before me, so I can like sign off as the last
Yes,
person.
proper.
Farewell.
Yeah, you know, see everyone next week.
Yes, goodbye. Have a good next day, or today, if depending.
Hey, you don't need to
Next
say bye
week?
that long.
Or did they not get that much? Did they only get a good next day?
Yes, no further.
Oh.
I am
What
not that
ass.
gracious.
Come on,
Anyways.
guys, we're giving you these good days out of our own pocket.
Anyway, the two last people say goodbye so the DM can end this pain. For me
Yeah.
only.
Goodbye.
So until the next one, have a good one, everyone.